Eventually.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
here we go. We're live. Okay,
I
we're
feel so alive.
back to Dungeons and Dragons, 5th edition. I'm Ty Johnston, the Dungeon Master, and we left off last week. Let me see if I can do a little share screen here. Okay, you guys initially traveled from Satamore, basically over to here, to a village there, with your prisoner Bo, who you exchanged for Master Lo Fen. And then you went, after you exchanged prisoners online this past week, you guys went a couple of miles out and camped for the night. Some of you went back, decided you were going to save Bo or free Bo, but he and the dwarves were already gone. So I guess it's up to you if you want to do any more there or if you want to continue on with Master Lo Fen. Basically, you're in a wagon with a couple of horses. You will be following a road along the coast, and you'll be skirting past the city of Coving unless you decide to go in. And you're going down here to the city of Falcon, where you're supposed to take Master Lo Fen to the governor's office or the jail there. And you would have paperwork for that sort of thing. So it can be the next morning, or it can still be the middle. What was that? Or it can still be the middle of the night.
I'm in the back of the wagon.
Oh, yeah, you went to sleep.
And he already returned from visiting to see if Bo was still around.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Bo and the dwarves are gone. They had left on horseback, or war ponies in the case of the dwarves.
Well, I vote we get some rest and set out again in the morning.
No objections here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take I'll take last watch.
Okay.
You know me, I'm staying up all night.
What are you doing? Just resting in the wagon during the day?
Yeah.
Okay. And like I said online on our Discord page, Master Lo Fen pretty much keeps quiet. He does not talk unless spoken to or asked a question or something like that. He does seem to be very polite and very neat. His clothes, his robes were probably fairly expensive at one time, but are now kind of dirty and even tattered a little bit in some places. He seems kind of despondent. So like I said, he's not real communicative. And does not give you guys any trouble. And the next day you wake up.
I like him already.
The weather is fairly nice. It's a little cloudy, but there's no rain. It's not a super bright day, but the temperatures are decent enough. You don't need coats or anything. You're not seeing a lot of travel on the road. I mean, occasionally you'll see another cart or horse or people walking in the distance or something, but there's not a lot of travel. And and nothing happens that night. Oh. Let's see. So are you guys just setting out the next day, or do you want to go back and try to find Bo again or something?
No, setting out's fine.
Good.
Yeah,
Travel.
I'll just keep my eye on the papers, see if I see anything about Bo.
Okay, you guys travel throughout the day. Like I said, you've got plenty of food and a few barrels of water in your wagon.
I'll say I fed the horses in the morning as everyone woke up.
Okay. And I'll cut through some. You guys travel the next few days. The weather is it's a little chilly at night. It is kind of overcast, but it's not raining or anything like that. So again, you're not seeing a lot of people on the roads. It's just kind of the wrong time of year apparently for it right now. But you travel a few more days, and you're coming around a bend in the road. You're sort of in farmland at this point. You can see the ocean actually because it's a higher elevation of land. You see the ocean to the east, but it's a few miles off. But it's kind of hard not to see the ocean. The road ahead of you, you see a wagon that looks like it has had a wheel fall off of it. And there's a couple of oxen, but they're at the moment not hooked to the wagon. They're tied to a tree off to the side of the road. And there's a somewhat portly older man, probably in his 50s, and a younger fellow, 16 to 20, around in that age, both human. They are trying to work on this wagon. They're trying to get this wheel back on it, and they're having a lot of trouble with it. And let's see. They either don't seem to notice you as you're coming up, or they're not paying attention, or they don't care that you're there, one or the other. But they keep working on this wagon.
I'm just sleeping in the back of the wagon.
Okay.
As we pull up to him, Chagatai is going to ask, kind of wave to him. Are you in need of assistance?
The man, the older bald-headed man, these guys are just dressed in like plain tunics and cloaks like they're peasants or whatever. The kid keeps trying to work on the wheel, but the older man will stand up and he's like, oh, if anybody's got a strong back and could lift this wagon up, we could get the wheel back on. But we don't have any kind of jack or anything with leverage, so we're having a hell of a time with it.
Pyle will just sit there and eat one of his day-old rolls and watch Chagatai have fun with this.
Take a look around, make sure this isn't like a ambush, but otherwise, go ahead and give him a hand.
Give me a perception roll.
Can I aid him? Because my passive perception is 21, so I doubt there'd be much going on that I'd miss.
Well, yeah, give me a roll anyway. You can give me either a separate roll or he can have advantage, either one.
I'll go ahead and do a separate roll.
Okay.
I got a 23.
I got a 24.
Even.
Okay. They're not necessarily hidden, but yeah, you do see another guy off the road about 50 yards, and he's got a hoe in his hands, and it looks like he's just working in a field over the side. And he's just not paying attention to anybody, but he's out there by himself, just working away, tilling up the ground by hand.
What a hoe.
Yeah. And again, he doesn't necessarily seem to be hidden. He'll glance in your all's direction at one point, but he doesn't, he's not running over or anything like that.
I'm still just going to sit back in the cart and I'm going to just keep an eye on what's going around.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give him a hand.
Okay. You want to try to help lift up the wagon so they can get the wheel on, or?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Okay. Give me an athletics roll, and actually, the kid's going to have an athletics roll too. He didn't do real good, but I say kid, but he's older.
Total of 18.
Okay, you can do it. The kid's going to help some. He's not much help. This wagon is pretty heavy. And you sort of get your back underneath it and straighten up some, and the older guy can put the wheel on, and he puts some pins in to hold it in place on the shaft. And then give me a perception roll.
Total of 16.
Okay. Well, you're 16 because you were kind of busy, and everybody else has passives that are, or at least some do. You notice in the distance, riding towards you guys, are a couple of figures on horseback. They appear to be heavy armor, like chainmail, and they are wearing the colors of Imperial soldiers, actually. And they're they're riding in your direction.
I'm gonna keep it low, but I'm gonna have a bolt knocked to my crossbow, just kind of sitting next to me. Not that I'm expecting anything, but it's just sitting there ready.
Okay.
I'll tell the portly old man and the boy. Looks like soldiers on their way. Keep kind of helping, but keeping it fairly quiet. See what their reaction to that is.
They look up in the direction of the soldiers, and the older man is like, "Okay, boy, we're done here. Get in the wagon, and we'll be on our way." And he will turn to you guys and kind of give a little bow and it's like, "Thank you all so much for your work. I don't know what we would have done without you." He's like, "I don't have any money to give you anything."
No. Give your thanks to Saloon on the Moonrise.
Saloon. Oh, okay. Very well. I'll send a prayer to Saloon tonight. Thank you much. And he hops in the wagon, and the boy climbs in the back. And they're starting to go away.
Can I do a insight to see if they're acting like they're concerned about the soldiers?
Sure.
Shit. That's going to be a 16 also.
The older man seems slightly nervous about the soldiers, but he doesn't appear to be overly worried. The younger man, or the teenager, seems more interested in you guys. Not so much like he's afraid of you, but like he's really curious and watching you guys quite well, actually. His eyes kind of dart from one of you to another, and even to Master Lo Fen and around. Like he's really curious as to what you're up to and why you have a chained up guy in the back of your wagon. But he doesn't say anything.
Are they moving the wagon? Are they moving towards the soldiers or away from the soldiers?
Towards the soldiers. The soldiers are coming from the south, heading north towards you, and the wagon is now heading south from the north where you are. They do not make it very far. In fact, they just kind of get there after they've hooked their oxen back up. They don't get a dozen feet till one of the horsemen holds up a hand and says, whoa, hold up there.
Excuse me, soldier. I have a question. We need some assistance, please.
They ride over and they kind of glance in the peasant's wagon, but they don't pay it much mind. Then they kind of ride over to you guys, and they ride around to the side of your wagon, and they're looking at Lo Fen. And one of the soldiers or cavalrymen says, "I'm Sergeant Kylon. Been sent up from Falcon to pick up Master Lo Fen, and he points and is like, that's who that appears to be. Right there.
Yeah, we have orders to deliver him, not hand him off, so you can be on your way now.
Good. I was hoping that we could have somebody to help escort us to Falcon.
The sergeant reaches inside a pack and takes out some papers and holds them out. He's like, we've got our orders right here if you want to see them. We were sent up from Falcon to save you time.
Also. You can. Well, fortunately, we're on the Army's business, so we've got all the time in the world. So please feel free to join us. Help keep watch.
Help you keep watch.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's the open road. There's all kinds of scoundrels and bandits that could be out here.
That's true. There are, but they appear a little confused. There's no real reason for you to continue on. We'll take Master Lo Fen and be on our way.
We have our papers saying that we are to continue on.
Okay, I guess we can ride with you. I mean, we've got papers right here saying we can, from the governor's office himself, saying we can take him from you and send you on back to Sadamore.
The more time spent away from Sadamore, the better.
I'm going to go ahead and nudge Cole and wake her up.
What?
So we got a bunch of yahoos that are trying to take Lo Fen.
Hell no.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Boss said no.
Let me get out of this barrel. I'm going to tell them a thing or two.
My hand has also gotten a slightly tighter grip on the... You know what? Can I roll insight or something to see if these... their uniforms are mint, if they're well fitted to them? I just want to see, are they really of the Empire?
Sure, you can roll.
Perception, insight, what would you like?
Insight.
Insight? Okie dokie.
Yeah, give me insight on this one.
That is going to be an 18.
Okay, with an 18, you can tell a couple of things. One, yes, their uniforms seem real. I mean, they got their uniforms.
Do they fit properly? Are they...
They do fit properly. However, with an 18, you also do... Yeah, something's a little off. I mean, everything's... just looking at it, yeah, they're dressed right. Everything fits. Everything seems real. Even the paperwork looked real. But yeah, there's a little something shady in their eyes.
I'm going to just kind of lean over to Cole and say, hey, I really... No, I'm leaning over into the barrel.
I'm trying to get out of it.
I do not trust these guys.
Well, no, roll inside also. I got a 26.
Yeah, these guys are up to something no good.
Okay.
It's still. I mean, their uniforms and everything still look real. I mean, and they look like they look like soldiers, and they carry themselves like soldiers. But yeah, they're up to something no good.
Out of character, they could easily be bribed soldiers. I don't trust these guys.
I would think they're more likely, this guy knows people. There was some kind of insurrection thing that was going on. That's probably what this is. That's why I checked and I wasn't letting him go anywhere. You can come with us, that's fine, but
see if I notice anything off.
You can. You kind of did that with your insight, unless there's something else you're looking for.
I don't know. I'm just trying to pinpoint what's off for them. I guess.
Probably more their attitudes. They seem a little shady.
Okay.
Like they're trying to pull something off. You're just not sure what. Well, you know they want Master Lo Fen.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and kind of like cross my arms with my crossbow in my hand. And I'm going to just say to him, well, you guys can go ahead right on ahead of us and let the governor know that we will be there shortly.
Who's in charge here?
Not you.
She is.
What? Oh yeah, I guess it is me.
Corporal, the sergeant wants to talk to you.
The one climbing out of the barrel is in charge? That figures. Look, I hate to pull rank on you, but he points to his shoulder. These stripes show I'm a sergeant, so I outrank you. And I hate to do this, but I'm pulling rank on you. We're going to take your wagon and your prisoner and your horses. We're confiscating those. We're going to take them to the governor's office in Falcon. You people can leave. You're not needed anymore. And that's a direct order from a sergeant.
Oh yeah, and you know what this man's crimes are?
It's not my job to know what this man's crimes are. It's just my job to pick him up and take him back to the city.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing. Where are you taking him?
To the jail in Falcon.
Which one, though?
The big one.
Ooh.
The big one. Very detailed from a man from the city.
I actually am from the city, and when I say the big one, I mean the one down by the old governor's compound on the northern part of the city in the walled territory where the old tower is next to the North Road and facing the Bay of Holding. Is that good enough for you?
Is that where we have to take him?
We are going directly to the governor's office, not to any jail, not to any holding cell. We are going straight to the governor's office with Lo Fen.
Actually, that is not where you were supposed to take him. You're supposed to take him to the governor's citadel, which is several blocks away from the place the guy just described.
Okay,
And me knowing that like a fucking genius, I don't know. I'm going to leave this up to you, Corporal.
Well, let me look at your papers. I know somebody else already did, probably, but I want to look at them.
He rides over to the wagon and hands you his papers.
Chagatai would like. Chagatai will kind of say relatively quietly, not really loud, but to cool. You know, he's trying to pull rank on you, which is appropriate, I suppose, but your orders come from a captain that can't be overridden by a sergeant, if I remember the rank structure correctly.
I'm going to go ahead and punch Chakatai's shoulder. Good on you.
Right, these orders did come from a captain. Well, too bad these orders don't really mean anything.
Actually, the orders look like they came from the governor himself.
I'm just going to look at Chagatai.
No, what I'm saying, our orders came. Our orders came from a captain. We can't be overridden by a sergeant.
Those orders came from the governor of Falcon himself. Suddenly, Master Lo Fen kind of cries out in pain in the back of your all's wagon. And he raises his shackles hands and grabs at his head, kind of puts his hands on as much as he can with shackles, like he's trying to grab his ears, and he suddenly starts going like this, like his head is really, really hurting him.
All right, perception roll. Is there anyone in the woods?
I would like to give him advantage with that perception.
Sure.
Okay, that will be
What's up with that farmer that I was paying attention to earlier? Is he still just hoeing around?
Oh, well, you don't need to make a perception roll then since you've brought him up. No, he's actually he's still about 60 feet away, but he's nearer the wagon now than he was. And he's lowering his hands like he just cast a spell of some sort and suddenly has a, oh shit, look on his face.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot him.
Longbow.
I'm going to say
I already have an arrow knocked. I'm going to shoot the guy with the hoe.
We're going to go into rounds. That was kind of surprise action. God damn, the bad guys suck. They sucked last week. Yeah, rolling.
Okay,
initiative.
so is it... Okay, I had an action cocked. Do we all get a surprise round?
No.
Or is it's just me?
He got his surprise round, and he had a really good stealth roll, and then
you were supposed to forget me.
Oh yeah, I'm just asking. I have a readied action, so is that going to take place before we go into rounds?
I'm going to say no.
Oh gosh darn it! That was the whole point of me having it ready.
I'm not disagreeing that you did. I don't remember hearing you say you had a readied action.
Oh, sorry. I will try to specify more next time. I'm fine with this.
Okay, is there... Okay, where... Come on.
Come on. Pull your weapons on us. Do it.
I mean, I already had my crossbow knocked, and it was like in my arms crossed, so all I got to do is point at the guy I was already looking at.
No, I'm talking to the soldiers. I'm like, do it.
They're not doing anything. They're just sitting there, and suddenly the guy in the back screamed out in pain. Let's see.
Oh, they're in this too. The situation is suspect.
What did Paya get for initiative?
I got an 18.
Okay, what's your dexterity?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What's your dexterity?
My bonus to it,
or
my overall.
Your
okay,
overall.
my overall is a 14, and then I got a +2.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, first up is Denzel.
Right.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep. I already rolled. I got a 23 to hit him.
Okay, where are you hitting him with?
Longbow.
Okay, 23 will hit.
And he'll take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay, it hurts, but he's still standing.
All right. And as bonus action, I'm going to Hunter's Mark him. Wait, yeah, I'll Hunter's Mark him.
Okay.
And jumping out the wagon and running toward him.
Okay, he is 60 feet away, so you can get 30 feet closer to him. It's now Paya's turn.
I'm sorry, did you say it was my turn now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and the man with the hoe that was over there being a hoe is getting his ass shot.
Okay.
And that is going to be a... Oh, fuck. That is going to be a... That's going to be a 12 to hit.
That will actually miss.
Yep. Okay, and bonus action. I can bonus action shoot another bolt, right?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to sort of take a defensive position in the cart then and get my next bolt knocked.
Okay, you can do that. And now it would be Chagatai's turn.
All right. Chagatai is going to. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the hoer.
Okay.
The hoer.
Go!
Her.
The hoer.
The her.
Dirty 20.
That will hit.
46 radiant. For a total of 12 damage, and he is illuminated with a dim, glittery light. So the next attack on him has advantage.
And anything else?
That's my turn.
Well, it's Cool's turn. If she's going to attack him, she's got advantage.
Oh,
This poor peasant out here in the field that's just had arrows and magic shot at him.
dude, he's taking so much damage already. He's not a poor peasant.
He's taken 22
Very true.
points of damage.
I drop their orders on the ground, preferably in some mud if I can get away with that.
Sure.
And I'll pull up my crossbow and I'll shoot him. Get shot,
Okay.
mage.
He's like, no, I'm innocent.
Oh no!
I'm a 5th level peasant from 3rd edition.
My fireball only
Nice.
does 5. 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Yee. 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. He has arrows in him and has been hit with magic, and he's kind of glowing, but he's still standing.
I use my item interaction to reload.
Okay. Now, finally, it's the bad guys' turn.
Do it, soldiers, do it. Fight.
And the guy out in the field who's got all these arrows sticking out of him and been hit with everything, he's like, crap, a little help here?
Well, that verifies it, you motherfuckers.
I was going to melt your fucking orders anyways.
And believe it or not, he actually reaches back behind his tunic and pulls out a short sword. And he's going to run the 30 feet up to Denzal, who had closed ground with him. And he's going to make 2 attacks with his short sword. I'm pretty sure a 12 is probably going to miss.
Yeah.
However, I got a feeling a 23 is going to hit.
Definitely will.
Okay, well, here's the good news. It only does 7 points of slashing damage. Now, here's the bad news. I need you to make a con save.
I can do that. Let's see.
I'm really hoping you make this.
It's actually going to be a nat 20 for a 22.
Okay, you made your save. You still take 15 points of poison damage.
Yikers.
I'm down.
Are you really?
It's 22 points of damage. We're only
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I'm glad you made that save.
I believe we're all only level 2 right now, anyways.
That's true. So that was his action. Now, the 2 soldiers on horseback, let's see. They are steering their animals even closer to the wagon. One of them is having trouble and cannot do so. The other one is not having. The sergeant has no problems and sort of rides his animal right over the wagon. And he draws his longsword and is actually going to try to hit Lo Fen with it. And will hit. It's only 7 points of damage, but every little bit adds up. Okay.
Level 2. Level 2. Level 2.
On top of that, the old guy and the kid in the other wagon reach into the back of their wagon, pull back some rugs and things that were back there, and they lift crossbows.
What?
You dirty old fuckers. Oh, I'm
And-
dead. Sorry.
And each of them are going to take a shot at somebody, and they both hit. But they both hit Master Lo Fen. Okay, who is hit, but believe it or not, still standing and screaming in agony and pain. They actually got really good rolls on their things. It's now the top of a round, and it's Denzal's turn.
Death save.
D20. That is a failure.
We gotta go.
I got a 6.
Okay. It's now Paya's turn.
Yeah, so as much as I love to continue fucking these guys up, I'm hopping straight to the front seat. I'm just whipping the shit out of those reins to get us moving forward. And can I also make... sorry, I'd like to bonus action, get to the front, and whip the horses.
Okay, that will be a land vehicles roll, which,
Don't we have 2 guys off the vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and one of them's dying currently.
Oh.
But
Oh, I didn't say we couldn't come back.
They will probably both be dead.
for the bodies, we'll come back for the bodies.
I was distracted while you guys were doing your first round, so I had a bit of missing information.
It's all good.
Okay,
Good.
sorry. We're gonna nix that. I'm dropping my crossbow. I am taking out my 2 scimitars, and I'm just going to do 2 hits at the sergeant because fuck that guy.
Okay, go ahead.
So that is, if my computer wants to stop being a little crack whore, that's gonna be. Oh, why is it over there? That's going to be a 16 to hit and a. God damn it. Okay, that's going to be a 16 and 11. I imagine the 16 at least hits.
The 16 does hit, just barely, because he is wearing chain, but yeah, it will hit.
Okay. And then that is going to be 6 points of slashing damage. And then I'll use... And yeah, that'll be it.
Okay.
Unless I can shove Lo Fen's head to the bottom of the cart so he stops getting pelted.
Nah, you kind of made 2 attacks. That would have been your bonus.
Yeah.
Chagatai?
I can live with this.
All right. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Denzal. And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the short sword wielding guy. That's
Okay.
that put him down.
Okay.
So Toll the Dead. It's going to be a Wisdom save DC 13.
Yeah, he rolled an 18, so he's going to make that one.
Well, so much for that.
Wow. These guys are actually rolling.
And then I'll go stand over Denzal to kind of try and shield him a little bit from
How many
attacks.
hit points did you give Denzel?
Oh, yeah, good point. probably should have that number. 4 plus 7 total.
No, that's not bad.
Max I got right now.
Cool. It's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to go over to Lo Fen, and I'm going to tell him to get down. And I'm
He
going
will.
to.
He actually
I'm gonna-
has some cover in the wagon. These guys just rolling really well with their hits and stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to move between him and the sergeant. If he's willing to move like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, Lo Fen has no problem getting down.
And seeing as the insanely strong short sword wielding maniac is off the wagon still and kind of threatening 2 people, I'm going to cast magic missile on him. Pew pew.
He's not insanely strong.
Pew pew.
He's got a really good roll.
He's got a dagger that one-shot Denzel.
No, that was a short sword. That was poison. But okay. Really good poison. But okay, you magic missile him. How much damage you doing?
11 points of cold damage.
Ow!
And the captain said I wouldn't need any poison for this trip.
Well, look at it this way. If you beat these guys, you've got some.
Oh, best believe there will be some mad fucking looting.
And I'm going to turn to the sergeant. I'm going to say, come on, come on, come on. You're the most excitement I've had all day.
Okay, it's now their turn, and the sergeant's going to be like, let's see. His companion finally gets his horse in order and rides over too. So they're both going to take a swing at Cool with their long swords. And I got a feeling a nat 20 and a 24 are both, not a nat 20, a modified 20 and a 24 are both going to hit.
I'm going to shield the modified 20. So it'll
Okay.
raise my AC to 21, but the 24 will hit.
Okay, you still, good God, you still take 10 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
These guys, other than one of them, these guys are not that tough. They're just rolling really well in their hits.
Sometimes that's all the dice need, man.
I know.
I'm rolling a new character right now. It's no problem.
Let's see. Who was it that was standing over Denzel?
Check tie.
Chugging
Okay.
it.
I actually have a couple in mind already.
The short sword guy who took Denzel down, now he's going to make 2 short sword attacks against Chagatai. And does a 16 or a 14 hit?
Mr. Brendan.
So it depends on if I have my shield or not. I probably wouldn't have grabbed it out of the wagon when I was helping the guys with the other wagon, but I might have grabbed it when I saw the soldiers coming up and acting sketchy. So that's up to you.
Roll me a d20.
D20 has a 3.
You did not grab your wagon. I mean, your wagon.
Okay,
You
so
did
then
not
my
grab
AC would then be 16.
Okay, so you got
My
hit
AC would
one.
then be 16.
Okay. Well, the good news again is you only take 6 points of slashing damage. But then I need you to make a con
Bad
save.
news is I have to do 6
Pi, do you have
con
health
save.
potions?
Do I have what?
Health potions?
17 plus 2, total of 19.
Okay, you actually did make it. You take 10 points of poison damage. Are you down?
So how much? So 10 points of poison. What was the other damage?
6 points of slashing.
I have 1 hit point left.
Okay, technically you're still good then.
Hell's
We're not
yeah, I
out of the
am.
clear yet. We're not out of the
Also, I
clear
have
yet.
no potions and or healing.
Somebody has at least a healer's kit on them. I know that.
I got good.
That would be the almost dead guy.
You can only eat 1 berry a round.
That-
That takes your action.
That's all right, but
It keeps you alive.
I can
Okay.
throw one in my mouth as I fall down.
And now the other peasant-looking guys, the kid and the old man, they're going to shoot their light crossbows again. Let's see. The old man's going to shoot from at Lo Fen, even though Lo Fen's got lots of protection and he's going to miss. The kid is actually going to shoot at Cool. And Cool has some protection, but still, this
I
guy
believe she's still in a barrel, isn't she?
No, I got out of it.
she got out of the barrel.
Oh.
But even with protection, I got a feeling a 21 is going to hit Cool.
What kind of protection is that? Like cover?
Yeah,
So like half cover?
yeah. I'll give
Then
you that.
my AC would be 23.
Oh, well, then he misses you then. It hits the side of the wagon
Huzzah!
right next to you. Okay, now more good moves. Back to the top of a round, and it's Denzal's turn.
Yay, I'm alive again. All right. So I'm going to stand up for half my movement. Pull my 2 short swords. How bad is the wizard-looking guy that we're fighting looking?
About 50-50.
All right.
He's not in great shape, but he doesn't look like he's ready to go down.
So how far would you say the captain and his crony is from me?
40 feet. You move forward 30 feet, and they're on the other side of a wagon. They would have lots of cover.
Though
they are sitting on.
That's right. It isn't a rat with a Glock. Son of a bitch.
Who says?
He showed me a damn YouTube video the other day, and it was fucking hilarious. Shit.
I hate Glocks anyway, so I'm a Glock hater.
So if I
Same.
disengage, I can't.
Angle's just weird
can't
for my
kill.
wrist.
Yeah, it hurts my hands to shoot a Glock.
If I disengage, I can't still cast a spell, can I?
No, because disengage would be your action.
I
I mean, you could just run away and take the attack of opportunity on you.
Damn it. Don't know if I want to.
Like
Well-
short sword guy has to be fucking looking real rough, eh?
You said about 50-50. Well, thinking about casting Bane on him and the sergeant and the kid, but I have to be a little bit closer to the kid and the sergeant.
Because he's at 33 points of health damage already.
You said he was 50-50. All right. How about this?
I said one of them was tough. I said the others weren't. You guys haven't hit anybody else yet.
let's
Well,
see.
okay. You did
I've
hit
hit the sergeant.
Yeah, but he didn't take a lot of damage.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna try. So he only has 1 short sword, right?
Correct.
All right. Can I cripple his hand or disarm him?
You can try to make a called shot. It's going to be not easy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to try because it's here. We're running out of options. Yeah, I'm gonna try and knock the blade out of his hand or cripple his hand. Either way. My disadvantage, or how do you want to do this?
No, you can roll it normal. You don't have disadvantage or advantage. It's just going to have to be a really good roll.
All right.
Because
Wow. Well, how about a nat 20 for 25?
What is with you in these 20s today, man?
Dude, I don't know. Getting my ass kicked, and I'm still alive. So
yeah, with a nat 20, I'll basically say you disarm him.
all right. I will send you proof if you want it.
No, that's okay. I trust you.
Okay. All right. So I'll disarm him. You don't have to. Didn't have to deal damage. I just really wanted him to lose his weapon.
Okay, he did. It's
Okay.
laying at his feet.
All right. And then I'm gonna slice him with the other short sword I have from the offhand.
Okay,
So that will be a 24 to hit.
that will hit.
And that does 8 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. How far away did his short sword land?
Basically at
Oh.
his feet.
Okay.
You just knocked it out of
Um,
his hand.
Would you say I could step on it?
Nope. You've already made 2 actions, actually, or 2 attacks.
Well, then that'll be my turn then.
Okay. It's now Paya's turn.
Okay, so since the sergeant's already been swinging at Lo Fen, that means that me and Cole are within melee range of him, yeah?
Should be, yeah. You're basically in the back of a wagon, and he's right there next to you. Or
Okie dokie, so that means I get my sneak attack.
the other horseman's there too, if it matters to you.
No, my beef is particularly with that asshole sergeant. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my 2 attacks with my scimitars.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So that is going to be a 17 and a 5 to hit.
The 17 will hit.
Okie dokie, artichoke. So that is going to be 5 plus. Woo! 5 plus 6. That's going to be 11 points of slashing damage to the douche nugget.
Okay, he goes sliding off of his horse onto the road. Quite dead.
And yeah, see, I don't really have. Oh, well, I guess that is my bonus action. I am complete.
Okay, now it's Chagatai's turn.
All right, let's channel some divinity.
I'm sorry, one more thing. Can I just crouch in the wagon and switch back to my crossbow?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, that is my move.
Okay, Chagatai's turn.
Let's channel some divinity. Chagatai is going to call on the powers of Saloon to create a Twilight Sanctuary, which is a 30-foot radius sphere of dim light that grants everyone I choose inside of it 1d6 plus my cleric level of temporary hit points, which unfortunately for this round is 4. So everybody gets 4 temporary hit points, including Lo Fen, but not our enemies. And I'm going to step on the guy's short sword.
Okay. Cool. It's now your
And
turn.
that's my turn.
When you said cool, I was like, oh man, you're telling him he's finished.
No. Cool. It's now your turn. Cool. Cool.
All right. Is the sergeant still up?
No, he's down. But his partner's still
Good.
here.
Fuck his partner. I cast magic missile at him too.
Okay.
Ooh. That's going to be a total of 12 points of frost damage.
Okay. It hurts. He screams out in pain, but he's still there. Let's see. Oh,
And
hold on.
as a bonus action, I'm going to eat 2 sorcerer points and regain the spell slot.
Are you kidding me? Okay. The guy you hit with the 3 magic missiles actually survived the magic missiles. But he had a really, really lousy animal handling roll, and he fell off the back of his horse and hit his head and died.
And I'm going to point my finger at him and laugh.
He had
Nice.
3 hit points left. I gave him an animal handling roll, and he rolled a 1. Okay. I thought, okay, he's going to take falling damage because he fell off a horse, and he took 4 points of damage. And he had 3 hit points left. So if he split his head open, he's dead.
What a maroon.
So I just point and laugh at him, and then I turn to the other 2 farmers, and I say I'm gonna kill you two next.
Okay. Now it's
That's
the bad
okay.
guys. Now it's the bad guy's turn. And since you just said that, both of the other two farmers with like crossbows are going to shoot at you. And you do have half cover, but so 17 will probably miss. And yeah, that's another nat 1. That's going to miss. Now,
Does he shoot the other guy in the shoulder?
no, he doesn't do that.
It's gun jam.
But the guy who lost his
Short sword.
short sword is going to stand there, and he's like, well, there's other ways to deal with this, and he casts a spell.
Of course he does.
Okay, magic missile.
He's in melee. Do I get an opportunity attack?
Not in 5th edition.
Unless
For
you have
what?
Mage Slayer.
Okay, sorry.
Well, yeah, unless you have Mage Slayer.
Okay.
You would in 3rd
I-
edition. Yeah, unless you have Mage Slayer, which I guess. He gets off magic missile
I wasn't thinking.
and hits Denzal for 8 points of damage.
Still up, baby.
Are you kidding me? I thought you'd be
Yeah.
down again.
No, I get hit points.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got the.
I'm hurting though. But
Speaking of which, Denzal, it's now your turn again.
oh yeah.
Hell yeah, that little saloon action right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna. You know what? I'm having I have itchy fingers, so I'm gonna fucking slice him across his eyes, trying to blind him.
Okay.
All right, so that's gonna be a dirty 20.
You hit him. You can roll for damage.
That's only 4 damage for the first hit. The next one, I'm gonna stab him in his solar plexus.
24 damage.
No, 4.
4. Okay. I was going to say, oh, well, you get sneak attack. Okay.
Next one, I'm just gonna hit him. Don't really matter. That'll be a 21, and he'll take another 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
It's now Paya's turn.
Okay, so the hoe is still standing, and then Baldy and his kid are still standing, right?
Correct. Yeah, the 2 peasant-looking guys have not even been hit yet.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and aim my crossbow at Baldy. I'm taking that fucking wheel when we're done with this, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Okie dokie, that is going to be a 16 to hit.
That will actually miss.
A 16 misses with him?
They're in a wagon and got partial cover too.
Oh, I thought they were still standing outside the wagon. That's pooey. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action. Go fuck yourself.
It's not Shagatai's turn.
I can't hit shit today. Or last night, if Denzel remembers. I was doing great last night.
Brendan, it's your turn. And you're muted in case you didn't realize it.
Yeah, I was fucking talking and shit. Everybody's temporary hit points refresh back to 4. So if you lost some, then your temporary hit points come back up to 4.
Awesome. Thank you.
And can I position the sleep spell so that it only affects the 2 riders and not the horses?
The 2 riders and the horses they're already dead.
No, the wagons. What I meant. the two guys in the wagon should be all that's left, right?
Yeah, you can. Well, they're oxen instead of horses, but
Well,
if
yeah.
you're not-
Sorry.
yeah, you can do it. I don't.
Okay. So yeah, I just want to put those two down so that we can. Not great, but not terrible. 6, 10, 11, 19 hit points worth of nap time.
19. Okay.
Yep.
The old man goes down. The kid does not.
Ah.
Hey, 1 out of 2.
All right,
not bad.
that's my turn.
Cool. It's your turn again.
All right. I'm trying to decide who's the
Freeze those
biggest
fuckers.
threat. You heard the man. Freeze.
I would say guy with the short sword, since he's got the magic, and young blood over by the cart seems to be just a little twit.
Oh, he was until you said that.
I'm gonna yell over at him, you little fucking twit.
Let's see. Just gained 40 hit points. Plus 3 to his hit. Plus 2 to his armor. Oh.
Let's fucking run it.
And
I don't think we can afford to quote unquote run it.
Character levels in our arcane archer.
Oh no.
oh no, he's a Tarask that's been transmogrified into human form.
Oh, fuck all this.
Level 2. Level 2. Level 2.
We gained 15 levels by killing that Tarask.
Next week, level 17.
All right. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at. I'm kind of just deciding between the old man and the young man. And the young man dies.
Okay, roll for your damage.
Cross missiles! That'll be another 12 points of cold damage.
And the kid is still standing.
Well, I better keep my promise. And I start running towards them. And I'm going to switch out my crossbow for my.
You're going to jump out of the
dagger.
wagon then and run
Yep.
towards him? Okay. It's now their turn, and the kid that's in the wagon is going to. Let's see. He's actually faster that way. He's actually going to jump out of his wagon on the other side. He's still holding his crossbow, and he just takes off running down the road. Like really, really quickly, like unnaturally quickly. Like he's got bonus actions that let him run even faster than normal.
I'm gonna track you down, motherfucker.
I'm a druid. I'll cast spells that make it so you can't do that. And he keeps running. The other guy who, with the magic and the short sword that you guys, he's like, oh, you want to do this the old-fashioned way? You want to do this the hard way? He's like, okay. He just steps up to Denzal, and he throws 2 punches. Ooh. Well, a 12's going to miss. But I got a feeling a 24 is going to hit.
Definitely gonna hit.
Okay. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
You knocked me the fuck out. Thanks, Ty. All right, I'm out.
You're not dead. You're just unconscious.
I
But
gotta eat my Wheaties, man. What the fuck?
yeah, you took his sword. Magic didn't take you down, so he's just going to do it the old-fashioned way.
Is
Go
I'll be back. I'll be back in just a second.
He's going to go Rocky on your ass. So now it's your turn.
Mm. Well, I guess I'll roll. See if I die from his pugilism. Nope. That's one failure. That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
It's now Paya's turn.
Prayer of wound closure is my go-to from now on.
So you said the young guy decided to run off, right?
Yeah, he's like 45 feet away at this point. Down the road. He ran south.
Oh, so that's like over 100 feet away from me.
He's 45 feet away. Let's see. No, it wouldn't be over 100 feet. It'd probably be about 60 feet, give or take.
Denzel or the little twit? Denzel or the little twit?
Twit.
Little twit.
I'm
Little
gonna-
twit.
I got them.
I'm gonna shoot the little twit. I'm
Okay.
going for the little twit. That is going to be okie dokie. Okie dokie. That is going to be a 30-21.
That hits.
And so that is going to be, if I can figure out where my die are, that is going to be 9 points of damage.
He drops.
I told you, you little shit. And
Yep.
I'm just going to sit back down now. We're
Okay.
down to one guy. I'm just sitting down.
It's now Chagatai's turn.
I was crouched, so I'm kind of stand up and sit down.
Okay.
Bonus action, burn my last spell slot, healing my friend here for another 7 life. Max
Thank
that
you, buddy.
damn thing again. I have to keep that D4 nearby. You live! And then 5 temporary hit points for everybody. We're getting up there now.
Oh shit.
I have so much
And
HP.
as my main
I'll
action-
never have again.
It's not cumulative. You only have 5 now.
Oh, so wait from 4 to 5?
Yeah. The temporary hit points don't add up.
Oh, okay. You know what? I still haven't gotten hit yet today, so I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Oh, this guy has a really nice short
Doing
sword.
damn
that can
No, I
oh.
said that in character, not out of character. DM didn't hear that.
Okay. Everyone.
And
roll
I'm going to
for
toll the dead again.
Okay.
I'm going to toll the dead on the guy.
He made it again. Good Lord. He's rolling 18s and 19s in his
C'est la
saves.
vie.
Let's see. Now, double check. It's Cool's turn again.
Is old man running away?
There's only one left. Everybody else is dead. It's the guy who had the short sword.
napping.
All right.
Or napping.
It's the mage.
Yeah, they all just went
The
to
mage
sleep.
is the only one alive.
The mage monk thing.
Mage monk fighter.
Wait, did you just say monk? He's monk now?
He just punched.
Yeah, he fucking just Falcon punched Denzel.
Yeah, knocked him out. Yeah, he had a poison short sword, and he's used magic, and he's punched Denzel. So yeah, he's got some abilities.
Fucking eat frost missile.
It's scribe. No.
That'll be 8 points of cold damage.
Ow! Okay, I need to make a couple of rolls here. Anything else? A bonus action or anything? He's still standing, but he's in bad shape.
I'm gonna pull up my other dagger, and that will be my turn.
Okay, it's his turn. And those of you who are up close to him will see he suddenly opens his mouth and then kind of chomps down, and you hear a cracking noise.
Oh, fuck.
And okay, and a second after that cracking noise happens, his eyes roll up in his head, and he falls over on the ground.
Motherfucker.
Damn poison tooth.
One.
And you're out of combat unless you want to fight each other.
I would like to just go ahead and shoot him just for extra measure. The
Okay.
shitting and the giggling.
Yeah, you can. You can shoot him.
Okay, I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that he's actually dead and didn't just do a thing.
He's definitely dead now. Even if he was making his rolls, he'd have disadvantage on all of them. So
Okay.
no, he's dead.
Well, I got a 15 to hit anyways.
Yeah, he's down. You'd have advantage.
Okay.
And you're going to hit him.
I'm going to get myself up. I'm going to walk over to the wagon, and I'm going to check, see if that old dude's got one of those teeth, and pull it out, and then bind him.
The old dude, let me see. He does not have one.
All right. I'm going to slap him awake.
I loot their bodies.
Oh yeah, I am immediately taking all of the guards' armor and loading it into the into our wagon. Their horses are still alive, right?
Yeah, their horses are still alive, and there's two
All right,
oxen there.
I'm tying the horses and the ox to the back of our.
And there's another
to the back
wagon
of our
for that
wagon.
matter. There's another wagon for that matter.
Fuck their wagon. No, I'm only if someone else wants to get the wagon, that's fine. But I'm getting the two horses and the two ox, tying it to ours, getting all their armor, and then I'm gonna start just rummaging through the bodies.
Okay, well, you guys are going to have to keep track of this stuff, and I'll tell you. But you get 2 sets of chainmail. If you want it, there are 2 long swords. If you want it all together, you'll find 5 light crossbows.
We'll take them.
You will find 3. Nobody was wearing them, but in the back of the other wagon, you will find 3 sets of studded leather.
You said 3 sets?
Yes, 3 sets of studded leather. You will also find altogether 3 short swords. You don't find that much money, but you find a total of 16 gold pieces. And you find 3 doses of poison worth about 50 GP each. They could be used for the poison feat if you wanted to.
Can I go ahead and just kind of stash that poison in my pocket?
No, because I'm looting with you, asshole.
Hey, Corporal.
Yeah?
You should let me get that poison.
No.
Damn it. Okay, I'm just going to continue back with my looting.
Okay, that's pretty much it.
And you said 5 light crossbows?
Yeah, I typed everything down.
Yeah, altogether 5 light crossbows.
And then
I'm
there's
sorry.
the-
I'm slow at typing. I'm just trying to get better at taking notes.
No, that's well, it's in the chat on the side if you can see that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Alex put it there. So that is all you guys find for the most part.
We're gonna be fucking rich.
I don't know about that, but okay. Now somebody was questioning the sleeping guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he wakes up, and he's just laying there. His eyes are really big.
Hey, Baldy.
Hey, nice day.
Mind telling us what the fuck that was all about?
What happened? I don't remember anything. The last I remember, I was in a field working, and now I just woke up here.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun kicking the shit out of you if you don't start speaking up.
What do you want me to tell you? I was out tilling my field with my boy and our oxes, and next thing I know, I woke up here. Everything went dark, and I woke up here. And how did we get here?
Insight?
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I got a 15.
That
I
should
give you
a
advantage.
total of 10. I would rather have advantage. Yes. That's going to be 17.
Yeah, this guy's totally laying his ass off.
All right. I am going to take. What do I have on me? Oh, these tools come.
Chagatai is going to tell him. He's going to look him in the eye and say, "You are a liar."
All right. So
Can I walk over while they're doing all this? And I'm just going to go ahead and take off one of his boots.
I'm gonna take a pair of pliers out of my thieves' tools, and I'm gonna pull one of his teeth out.
Okay. You don't even have to get that far. The boot comes off. As soon as he sees the pliers, he's like, okay, what do you want to know?
Every fucking thing. Well, you're not gonna have teeth left to fucking chew meat.
I don't know that there's that much I can tell you. I was basically hired to come up here and make sure Master Lo Fen never made it to the city of Falcon.
By who?
I don't know. There are
Who
layers.
told you? Who gave you the orders?
That guy, and he points to the dead guy out in the field.
The one that we wanted to keep alive. Okay.
He's like, look, there are layers to this thing, so we don't always know who is hiring us for anything. I just know that we were told to come up here and
Layers to this thing. What is this thing? So this is a regular thing you do? Who normally hires you? You guys aren't soldiers? Or are they actually soldiers? And I'm going to start like putting, I have a sickle in my backpack. I'm just going to start slowly like circling around his pinky toe. Slowly starting to cut it off, but not getting all the way as I'm asking him questions.
He's like, okay, yeah, the two guys in uniforms are actual real soldiers. But they also work with our group too. I mean, it's, look,
Who is our group? What is the name of this group?
Okay. I'm just a lower level scrub guy. I don't really know anything. We're part of the Nine Eyes. The Nine Eyes, some of you may know if you've spent any time at Falcon, the Nine Eyes is basically the combination Thieves Guild, Assassins Guild. Basically, the Nine Eyes are the criminal underworld in the city of Falcon.
Cool.
They do have some reach outside of Falcon. For the most part, they stick to Falcon. And he's like, look, we're kind of everywhere, all walks of life. Some guards are members of our group. I mean, again, I'm just a lower level guy and was sent up here. We were just told to make sure that Lo Fen didn't make it to Falcon alive.
What other guards do you know of? What are their names?
I don't know everybody.
Or names you know of?
This is the way
I didn't
this
ask
is
if you
set
know
up.
everybody. I'm asking who you know.
I knew those two as of like 2 weeks ago. I don't know who all the guards are. That's one of the things. We don't know who all of our members are. You usually know who is right above you and maybe who's right below you, if there's anyone below you. But there are levels and layers here so that we can't inform on each other.
So this is your first job? You've never worked with anyone else? I'm pressing my sickle in a lot harder.
He's like, no. I've worked with other people, but it's just like, again, he points to the guy who killed himself. He's like, I've worked with him before, and then the kid over here that you killed, I've worked with him before. But I mean, I don't know, like, I can't tell you dozens or hundreds of names or anything. I just don't know who everybody is.
I need one name, or you're going to end up really bad.
Just wasting our time for.
I'm sorry, I'm having fun with this.
One name. Marta.
Marta who?
I don't know her last name. Marta, she's kind of a gypsy lady who reads fortunes in downtown Falcon, the marketplace. She is one of us, I'm pretty sure, and does things. Marta.
All right, I'm just going to turn to everybody else. Any other questions?
No, I want him dead, though.
No, I think that's a little too good. That's a little too easy for this asshole. Apart from whatever punishment he receives, are we done here? Or do you guys got more?
I'm good. I rolled a 26 on insight on what he said, though.
He seems to be telling you the truth on this stuff.
All right. Hmm.
So why aren't we murdering this guy?
Because I haven't got to it. Sorry. Stab him in the eye.
Oh, I was gonna say. Oh man.
You can kill him. Yeah, he can't put up a fight against all you guys, so he's going to die really quickly.
I had better plans for this guy.
He's like, we got to get going.
Okay, let's just get going.
Who wants to drive the other wagon?
Are we taking the other wagon? That was a broken piece of shit. Or was it actually genuinely broken, or did the wheel just take off?
They took the wheel off of it.
Okay, so it is now a fully functioning wagon?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
It's probably not as good a wagon as the one you got, but yeah, it's not a bad wagon.
Yeah, we can sell the animals, right?
Yeah.
Well, and we can also sell the wagon.
Yeah.
Also, I have two... Oh, wait, so they didn't have like any sort of plate armor. They just had chainmail.
Correct.
The two mounted. And then what about their garments that... with any sort of insignia of the Empire?
Yeah, there's two uniforms. One of them's a sergeant's uniform. The other one's just a private.
Okay.
We should take
I would like to grab both of those because we can also sell those, I'm sure, for a good amount of fucking money. Let's not tell anybody that we grab these outfits.
Out of character, we probably shouldn't sell those.
Should probably just keep them just in case we need to use them.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and take the uniforms.
Okay.
I'm also gonna take Baldy's big toe.
Okay, he's
Why?
dead. He doesn't need it.
All right. So is there? You said there's a water nearby?
Yeah, there can be a stream or something.
Oh,
Not too
okay.
far
I thought
away.
we were closer to the.
Oh, the ocean.
Ocean.
You can see the ocean. It's maybe a couple of miles away, but you can see it.
Oh. I'll stash the body somewhere where it's hard to find.
Okay.
We're not.
You're not going to eat them?
No, I don't have that ability.
Should we take any sort of proof or anything of the sergeant doing this? Like, we did just kill 2 actual guards. What do we? Is this just not happening? Did they just disappear? Or are we going to try to find some sort of backup for this in case there's a thing?
And
Yeah,
I'll be a nice GM and point out you also have their horses.
Oh, yeah, no. I already tied their horses to my cart.
Yeah, and their horses are going to have brands on them showing that, oh, these are Imperial horses.
I'm going to grab the orders that they gave us.
There you go.
Okay.
What's next on the list?
The orders actually look real. They're from the governor's. They say they're from the governor's office. They have a signature on them. Have a wax stamp that has been broken, actually, saying they are to pick up Lo Fen, retrieve Lo Fen from the forces coming down from Satamore, and to bring Lo Fen back to Falcon. Turn him over to the governor's office.
Yeah,
Should
but
I
the only
take their
person who
heads
would
as
know
proof
that-
of who they are?
Do what?
Sorry, I was asking Colt. Should I take their heads as proof of who they are?
No. I
No.
was thinking we could bring their bodies and just say they were waylaid by bandits.
That's a lot of weight.
Oh, not really. I mean,
We have
Okay.
oxes.
So are we gonna ditch them somewhere hidden, or are we throwing bodies onto an ox?
we got to figure they were sent to meet us. They're going to look for them, and then they're going to ask us if we've seen them. But if we just say, hey, they were attacked by, bandits, they won't know the difference. Either way,
They were attacked by Baldy and his son.
There you go. And the dude with the hoe.
Okay, so should we bring back the 2 guards' bodies as, just bring the whole bodies back. That way we can be like, brought them back, lay them to rest, yada yada yada. They were good guys.
Well, we could always say we just found their horses.
Or we can say we just found their horses. But how are we going to explain the note? Note was just on the horses?
Well, they have to find the note first, but if we don't show them the note, then they won't know.
You can always just burn the note and get rid of it if you don't want it around.
True that. We already know.
How big is the brand on these horses?
About the size of your hand, palm. You're bigger than your palm, not quite as large as your whole hand.
I think we could easily cover up these brands.
Why don't we just show them the obviously fake one? The fake.
Do we know it's obviously fake? Because it seems pretty real to me. I'm not sure it's entirely fake. We don't know the depth of this situation.
Well,
Remember
either
what
way,
happened to
they
the last
still
squad?
attacked us, right? They showed up and then tried to attack us.
Who said we were supposed to live?
Agreed.
Exactly.
We don't know where these orders came from. We know something about the Nine Eyes. We don't really know too much else. So I'm not all in favor of trusting this governor anymore.
If any of you happen to have the criminal background, you have definitely heard of the Nine Eyes.
Oh, I have a criminal background. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I have a criminal background.
They are the underworld in the city of Falcon, and they are considered quite powerful. And there are rumors that they actually run Falcon.
Urban Bounty Hunter.
So I'm going to go ahead and relay some of that information to the rest of the group, saying, okay, the guys that run this city that we're about to walk into, we just killed a bunch of their guys. And I have no reason to believe that the governor is not in their pocket.
If only you had somebody who knew about all this stuff that you could ask.
God, can I ask you a question?
I don't know. Lo Fen.
I'm just going to kneel down and start praying to God real quick. I promise to not talk any more shit about your mages.
Unfortunately for you in this universe, Hextor is God. But
Oh no.
yeah, I know Alex knows who that is. But okay.
He don't like people like us.
Or yeah, that's true.
So should we all continue on a Falcon, or should we send somebody back to the captain?
Mm-mm.
No?
No, we don't need to split up the party again. Well, either way, we gotta go to Falcon. Or we could just not go.
I'm going to go ahead and pull my one of my bottles of whiskey out of my bag, take a good, deep fucking swig, and say, let's get on with it.
Corporal,
Cole, you can go back to bed.
Well, I'm awake now.
Well, yeah, but I imagine you want to go back to bed.
You guys hear a horse coming up behind you from the direction you came.
Let's get these wagons rolling. Come on.
All right.
Here we go.
They'll catch up with us, maybe.
You boys need some help there?
Sure don't. Thank you.
Oh, come on, don't be that way.
Who is it?
It's
the
Bo.
captain. Oh.
It's not Bo. It's not the captain. It's me, Bo Ricard T. Jasper, your all's good buddy.
I was like, I met him in North Carolina.
I'm going to instantly be like, oh, fuck, and I'm going to toss him the bottle that I'm holding in my hand.
Is there a Chick-fil-A around here somewhere? Or a Bojangles?
Chick-fil-A.
A Chick-fil-A.
Bojangles.
Mr. Jangles.
He comes riding up in a horse. He's got leather armor on. He is actually wearing a short sword.
It's actually Bo, though.
Yeah, it really is Bo. It's probably at this point been almost a week since you've seen him.
So fuck yeah, I'm gonna toss him my open bottle of whiskey.
All right. He grabs it, pops the cork, takes a big swig, then
Throws the
holds on to
bottle.
it, then holds on to the bottle
I'm
unless
glad this
somebody's
got
at
away from the guards.
Oh, yeah. I just, wait, dwarves ride all night and they want to sleep all day. So I slipped away when I had the chance, got me a horse and a few other things along the way. Oh, you guys aren't going to take me back to jail, are you?
Well, that depends
Let's
on if you can
see.
answer some questions for me or not.
I'm gonna say, well, give me a second. I look at the orders. Transfer to dwarves. Transfer to Falcon. Nah, it doesn't say we have to capture you. We already made our delivery, so
I mean, you turned me over to the dwarves, and I'm not wanted for anything here in the Empire, so, I mean,
Seems like a free agent.
that's what I'm thinking.
Free
Thinking
to
I won't be
travel.
going back to the Dwarven Kingdom. And it seemed like you boys, I heard you talking, we're going to be heading to Falcon, so I thought, I might as well catch up with them. They were a bunch of good old boys. Why not? Safer
Well-
to travel together than travel apart.
What do you know about the city of Falcon? You ever been there before?
Yeah, I've been to Falcon. It's a big place. Second largest city in the world, they say. Had a good time there. Lots of gambling, lots of drinking, lots of women.
You know much any at all about the governor there?
Never met the man. He's a dwarf. I know that.
You have heard any rumors?
Uh,
Any talk around town that you overheard in a bar?
well, about the governor, he's besides that he's a dwarf, he somehow or other had a human daughter a few years back. I don't know how that worked out. And then she ran off with some bandit guy or something, but then she came back and there was some big hoopla, and then she ended up getting married off to some little noble idiot someplace. That's mostly the rumors I've heard. I mean, most
You
people
know
he's
the
going
bandit's name?
bandit's name. Oh yeah. That was Lord Dracus. The guy became a pirate. That's right. Oh, yeah. Now he's the governor of an island someplace. Oh, yeah. He's the governor of the island where the dragons are. That's it.
wait, there are other dragons here? I mean, besides the ones that are already here?
I only know of. I think there's 2 dragons now. Last I heard, but I don't keep up on all that stuff. Yeah, the Isle of Dracus. It's real far away from here. But yeah, apparently there used to be a dragon there, and then somebody killed it, and then some new dragons were born, or hatched, however they get to be. And so yeah, there's a couple of young dragons running around now, but apparently they're not assholes like the last dragon was, the one that killed a bunch of people and things. But I'm no dragon expert. I don't have any truck with dragons. They don't mess with me. I don't mess with them.
Well, I guess we should just have
Wise
you
way
on
to
for a
live.
ride. Yeah, it's definitely wise not to rest with an artifact wielding red dragon.
He does not ride closer to the wagons, but he just kind of stands up in his saddle a little bit and looks at Lo Fen and is like, I hope that guy was worth it, exchanging me for him. But
He will be in a second, and I put my hand out for the bottle.
oh yeah, I'm sorry, I almost forgot, and he'll throw it back to you.
I take another swig and kind of just hold it out for anybody else in the cart that wants one.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
I'm good.
You're working. What are you doing drinking?
It's Kool-Aid, and I toss it back to Bo.
Bo's like, I'll take another. He's like, I'm always drinking when I'm working.
It's Kool-Aid, asshole.
If I wasn't, there'd be no reason to drink or work. So y'all don't mind if Bo rides along with you to Falcon then?
long as he
Not at
doesn't
all.
mess with Lo Fen.
Honestly, I'm rather chilling with it.
I'm not going to mess with Lo Fen. That's your all's business. I mean, I can help keep watch at night if you want me to, or if you don't,
And
don't-
I'm going to I'm going to go ahead. Do we agree on burning the letter?
No.
No, not burning the letter.
No.
What about the bodies? We still haven't touched the bodies.
They're already hidden. Fuck it.
So we hid the bodies.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's some bushes and things around. You can hide them in there.
Okay. And brands on the horse. We're still leaving the brands on the horse.
Yep, we found them.
Yes.
All right, onward.
Okay. You guys still have a little over a week to get to Falcon. Let's see. I'm going to do a screen share again. Considering events that have happened, come on. I think I can share. You guys were right about in here when you had your little fight. The road will take you past the city of Coving, and pretty much stays along the coast. But if you guys want to go into Coving to sell the stuff you've got, you can. Just keep in mind you are still in Imperial territory, and Coving is an Imperial city. Depending on what you're going to do with the gear and the horses and the uniforms and stuff.
Well, either one of the sets of chainmail fit me.
Yeah, you can make them fit. If you want some heavy armor.
Oh.
I vote we sell the crossbows and the swords. Keep the uniforms and the armor. Sell the ox.
And the wagon.
Yeah, definitely that piece of shit wagon. We can get rid of that.
That stuff you can sell easy enough. The horses, you're not selling the horses?
Not selling the horses, I don't believe.
Okay. And you're keeping the uniforms and the armor, apparently.
Yeah, we're selling the ox, the wagons, and basically the weaponry, unless anybody wants a weapon.
Okay. So I take it you guys are going to go into Coving, at least for a day.
Unless anyone has any objections.
Actually, I can't use chainmail anyways because it's heavy armor. I will just sell it.
Yep. You be a ranger.
Chagatai?
I think he already
It's fine with
has.
me.
Well, I'm saying you don't want any chainmail?
No. I've already got it.
Oh, okay.
You guys can sell all that stuff for half book price.
Okay.
And Pi, do you have studded leather?
I believe I have studded leather, yes. Hold on, let me check. I'm currently staring at my body right now, very confused as I'm deciding. Yes, I have studded leather.
Okay.
So yeah, I say we sell everything.
All right, I'll try to figure out the math for most of that. It's just the oxes and the horses. Are they riding horses?
No,
the
we
horses
keep
are
the horses. We weren't
Okay.
going to sell the horses just because they have the Imperial brand on them.
The oxen, you can get 10 gold piece each for them.
Cool. See, chainmail.
Can we try to haggle for 13?
Go somewhere else.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit in our cart and oh, how much do we get for the cart?
Is it a cart?
It's
The wagon.
It's a full-size wagon, actually.
Sorry, wagon.
So,
It's a little older than the one
You
you
have
guys.
35 gold.
no, it's 35 gold, so 17.5. So 17 gold, 5 silver.
And yeah, you guys can go up a level after tonight. After leaving Coving, are you going on to the city of Falcon?
Yep.
How much did we get for those for the weaponry? Because we had the 5 light crossbows.
I'm still doing the math.
All the swords.
man.
Come on, man! I thought you was a math whiz.
Yeah, gotta calculate all the variables.
All the weapons turned into jello and melted after the fight.
Oof. How much can we sell the Jello?
Damn,
Not again.
that's gonna be
Jello
one
would probably be
copper.
worth more than the weapon.
Maybe.
Honestly, with how rare of a delicacy I'd imagine Jello is, it might be.
Probably not.
Okay.
I mean, it's basically animal fat with some sugar. Or boiled down animal fat with sugar.
I thought it was cartilage. I thought the gelatin came from cartilage.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. Or it depends on the gel. I mean, I don't know about particular Jello brand, but it depends on the type of gel that's being made.
Only the finest horse knee.
No.
Oh, Corporal,
Eh?
might I have one of those vials of poison?
You can have one. Denzel needs the rest.
I can live with that.
Thank you,
Yeah.
madam.
One.
So I take 1 vial of poison.
All right. I'll take the other 2. Hey, Ty, what poison was that we got? Or
It's
what's the poison from the dude? What kind was it? Just
I honestly don't remember off the top of my head without looking it up. Let's see.
Just a basic vial of poison.
yeah, I just want to know what the DC and damage was.
Oh no, it's whatever. It's you guys aren't going to be able to do that kind of damage that he could with it. It'll be the equivalent to the damage to the poison in the poison feat.
Okay, so I think that's 2d8.
Oh, my D&D was saying it's a DC of 10 and 1d4 damage.
You can use it for that too.
Woof.
I'll go.
I mean, 2d8 sounds a hell of a lot better if that's what you're finding.
It,
Well, if you have
is,
poisoner feet, that's what it was.
but you have the poisoner feat to get that.
Oh, okay. So just for my basic use, say if I threw it on one of my arrows, I get an extra d4 of poison damage, yeah?
Yeah, but you can use. I mean, you can put it on more than one arrow. You can put it on like a dozen arrows or whatever.
Yeah, that was my plan, to kind of separate it between 10 arrows, get 10 poison arrows.
Yeah, you can do that with it.
So
Yay.
Hey, did that guy have a poisoner's kit?
He did not.
Okay.
all right, so we all get 61 gold, 2 silver, and 5 copper each.
All right.
Woo!
1 gold, 2 silver.
And okay, I guess you guys can. I would say that you guys can just go and I would just wrap it up and say, oh, you guys can go into Falcon and turn Lo Fen over and go your separate way from Bo, and then you can go back to Satamore, which will take a few weeks and you get your pay. But I have a feeling you guys are going to go into Falcon and do some stuff.
Probably.
Doing stuff.
Doing stuff you have no orders to do.
Probably going
That's
to happen.
right.
We're gonna show up. We're gonna have an investigation of the crime scenes. We're gonna walk into the 9 guilds and start fighting them all.
I need a monocle. Fuck.
Perfect. Done. Thanks for the idea. I like it.
Can't just get paid. Why does every time we play with you guys, I never get paid?
You just got money. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I had to do the math.
However,
Pay.
I'll give you a
That's a-
silver.
at some point after you leave Coving, but before you get to Falcon, Lo Fen will say, this is the first time he's spoken without being spoken to. From the back of the wagon, he will say, "Gentlemen, milady, may I speak?"
Yes, sir, you may.
Sure.
Thank you. It's like, I hope you will not hold this against me. But considering that my life is probably going to be running short within a matter of days, if not weeks, it's a natural tendency for any person to try to survive. So, I'm making a request. If you can find it in your hearts to let me go, I can make all of you very rich people.
That's a hard.
Something to ponder. And I'm willing to at least give you some of the finances before you would set me free. I mean,
You know, you would have to disappear.
I was trying to do that before and got caught. I would just have to disappear some other way. But I did hear all of you talking a few days ago about, poor old Bo. We could have just maybe, so I was kind of hoping you would also think maybe poor old Lo Fen, and I could steer you towards some money and, at least.
Bo was funny. You've been less funny. Tell me a joke.
The only
Bo's-
reason we were
Bo's
saying
up.
poor old Bo is because we already achieved the thing that we had, our goal. Our goal was to exchange Bo for you. And now our task is to take you to Falcon, to the governor. What happens
That's
after
true.
that?
What happens after that is I will be tortured and then eventually probably hung if the governor's feeling nice. He's
Well, how
not
about
feeling
this? You tell me a little bit about what you know about the guys who are trying to kill you, and then I might consider a little more.
As I heard other people talking before they died, that would be the 9 Eyes. I used to be a lower level captain in the 9 Eyes. And a few years back, there was kind of a split within the organization. Some people wanted to go one way, other people wanted to go another way. And as sometimes happen with people in our professions, or then profession, a street war erupted. And lots of us were killed.
So now you only have about 4.5 eyes.
Well, that I'm not actually sure how many of the eyes are left. The eyes are the leadership. There were 9 leaders. I don't know how many of them live or are alive now. I at least know of 1 or 2, possibly. But during all of this, I took part in some of the fighting for survival. But then when I had an opportunity, I tried to escape. And I did. I at least made it out of the Empire. But the word was put out on the grapevine, so to speak. And I did not expect to get caught by the dwarves, but I did. Now I'm here. And you people are taking me back to Falcon, where I'm going to be killed.
So, with me having the urban bounty hunter background, I have contacts in every city pretty much. Would the eyes be in every city of the empire?
Officially, no, but they probably have contacts.
Mm-hmm.
There's people. I mean, pretty much every city is going to have some criminal element, and the eyes probably has contacts in every city.
Okay.
And he's
Well,
like, if
considering the likelihood is you're gonna die anyways, why don't you tell me about what you know about the gunner?
That's a good way to bargain.
Sway me with the truth.
Yeah, you're one to talk about the truth.
Just because I don't tell you everything doesn't mean I lie.
You did lie though.
When?
No, you lie.
When we were talking about gold and how you were withholding money from us, and then you lied straight to our faces.
Withholding money or had other priorities in hand?
Just
Withholding money.
Am I supposed to be handing out
You
coins in
gave
the
us
middle of us
silver
dealing
and
with
you
all
gave
this
us
shit?
gold and said that was it. Or you gave us copper and you gave us gold, and that was it.
Anyways,
that's between you guys, I don't know. And by the way, unless you told him to buzz off in Coving, Bo is still around.
Oh yeah, no, Bo's kicking it with us.
all right. So, Shekatai, what do you think?
But surprisingly, Bo's keeping quiet.
Hey, Bo.
Yeah.
You know ways to get out of here, don't you? Don't you have some friends with boats, stuff like that?
Well, I could probably turn something up. Lo Fen's like, look, I'm talking at least I can arrange or show you how to get at least 1,000 gold each.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's tempting, but short-term tempting. It's a lot of money for a short pay, but not for a long life of us getting fucked.
That's like a year's worth of pay, man.
Why would you? So I'm supposed to set you up for the rest of your life?
Well,
No.
considering you're asking us to relinquish our current life, yes.
Why am I asking you to relinquish your current life? Just tell people I escaped. I mean, nothing too bad's going to happen to you.
We could take an ear. That would be, You don't need it. All your ears. Just one. Right?
I mean, he could have died
I
in
would
the
like to add my
attack.
collection of toes.
But no, that would be a lie. I suppose somebody else could lie for me. It'd have to be somebody better than him.
I'm pretty good at it.
Better at lying.
But honestly, I think you should just, pray to whatever god you prefer.
Me?
Yep.
Oh. I guess it'll be Saloon then.
Hey, what a coincidence.
To Saloon, and
I'll
take
pray
another
with you,
drink of
brother.
whiskey.
Okay, I'm gonna. It's after 10 now, so I'm gonna cut it short. You guys can talk on the Discord channel of what you want to do about.
I just want to play a game where we complete a quest that's given to us.
We did. We dropped Bo off.
Half of that.
And you almost went back on it.
No, we completed it.
We didn't go back on it. We almost let him go. That's their problem.
Hey,
And
this is a campaign, not a one shot.
And you guys are going to 3rd level now, so quit your griping.
Yay! Oh no, I'm not griping. I'm happy.
Even Bo might go to 3rd level. Oh, actually, he's already more than 3rd level.
All right. Who's played Ranger before? What's the best
I
Ranger kit?
I prefer Hunter.
I was All right, because this is the only one that really looks like.
Yeah,
Normal.
Hunter's probably the best overall. If you're just wanting to be a combat ranger,
Sure.
that's probably the best one.
Okay.
But if you're looking for like extra health, Beastmaster isn't too bad. And the animal you choose when you replace your attack with it
Mhm.
does get its multi attack.
Yeah. Yeah, the newer rules, especially on Ranger, are pretty sweet, actually, compared to the old stuff.
That's all in
So-
Tasha's now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Beast Enclave Ranger is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Beastmaster commands. Okay.
But I need to get out of here, so
Yep.
people.
All right,
Thanks
guys.
for the game.
All right. Thanks for
Thank
being
you all
back.
for showing up, and I will see all of
Absolutely.
y'all later.
Later.
Bye, friendly audience.
Bye
Thanks for
bye.
the game, Ty.
Bye.
Peace.